Welcome to another Stony Man 101 video. So after extra effort, finally got the 5850s installed. It's a tight fit on the bottom card. So I have all these USB cables running in the bottom. I had to get out of the way. But it does fit, just barely. All those connectors I bought for my power supply came in handy. Everything's running pretty cool, surprisingly. When I had the same setup with GTX 280s in, three 280s, that thing ran hot. But the Radeon cards are running real cool. Got 5970 and two 5850s. The 5970 is running the iInfinity, and the 5850s are for added horsepower and gaming. I am running a classified board. I'd like to point that out. The classified board is compatible with Crossfire. So don't, just because you have a classified board doesn't mean you have to ditch the classified to go out and buy a Crossfire board. It's compatible with both SLI and Crossfire. What I'm not sure about is how these bridges are configured. I need to do some research on that. I'm guessing that the 5970 is in itself crossfired already, so I really don't need that bridge up on top. So I'll probably take that off and just bridge the two 5850s for Quadfire. My 1600 watt power supply is humming right along. No problems using those connectors. I wanted to use connectors straight off the power supply, but I had to improvise and use a couple 6-pin adapters for the power supply to the video cards. These video cards, the 5850s, they take two 6-pin PCI Express cables. And the only thing I don't like about the 5850s, instead of like on the right here, you can see the 5970s to have the power connectors on the side. These are shot out the back, which is makes for connecting them not a pain in the ass, but it would look a lot cleaner with the wires on the side. I do have a lot more cable management now that I tore everything apart, but everything's running pretty good. All cards are recognized in Windows 7. Whether it's configured for Quadfire, I don't know yet. I still have to do some tweaking. Actually, I have a lot of tweaking to do. Now I got my I'm going to start overclocking my CPU, and I usually don't mess around with my cards for at least a week. I let them burn in for about a week before I start overclocking them. I think that's one of the biggest problems when you buy a card. If you right off the bat out of the box, if you don't burn it in, sure they test them at the factory, but just the theory I have, if you burn the card in properly before you start overclocking, it'll last a lot longer. So I usually burn mine in for about a week and then start overclocking them. Start off with a slow overclock and then gradually increase it. It's just me, my preference. I still gotta remount that reservoir. With all the long cards, it kind of threw my water cooling configuration out of whack a little bit, but I'm impressed with the setup. It is a tight fit. This is a Lee case, 70, and it's a pretty big case, and it's still a tight fit. So if you're going to do this, make sure you have the space. I have a little bit of space left over from, I got about maybe 2 inches. So if they made these cards any bigger, I would be SOL. But I'm sure this is going to be Really good setup for gaming. If I had more time, I'd load this up and see what this thing can do on this in iFinity. So stay tuned, and I'm not much into benchmarking, but I'm more into if the technology works as it's supposed to work. I like to get every little bit of performance out of my hardware that I buy, just like the next guy. But as far as numbers go, I could care less. I'm not a real big benchmarker like some people are. But also, one thing that I like about my new system is the Blu-ray. It's region free, so I can go out in town. I live in Japan, so I can go out in town and rent Japanese Blu-rays. There's not a lot of selection out there, but the fact that I can just go out in town and rent them is a really nice feature. So I can watch some Blu-ray movies also. Again, I have my 3 monitor setup, which is cool. No dead pixels still, man. No problems. These are Asus, whatever the hell you call them. 25.5 inch monitors in iFinity. All these monitors are running off of one card. The other cards are added for horsepower. Other than that, everything's running great. Stay tuned, and I'll be having some video for Modern Warfare 2. Thank you for viewing my video. If you have any questions, just leave me a comment on my YouTube channel. And if you like my videos, please subscribe. And thank you. Later.